Paul Hewitt of the George Mason Patriots. Last year, 24 games won in your first season at the helm of the Patriots. Were you pleased with the year you had, and what are your goals as you head into year two?
Yeah, I was pleased winning 24 games. Certainly Ryan Pearson and Mike Morrison, we really leaned on both of those guys, and we're going to miss those guys moving into year two. But I think we're going to put a team on the floor this year that's probably deeper, more balanced, and probably rely on our inside players again.
After missing a season due to injury, Sherrod Wright finished last year strong with the double figures in 7 of the final 8 games. What kind of season are you expecting from him this year, and what makes him such a good player?
Well, he's a terrific shooter. I'm not sure there are many guys in the country that shot over 40% from 3, over 50 from the floor, and close to 90, or if not over 90 from the free throw line. But Sherrod's got to expand his game, and he understands that. I think he can become a better rebounder, a more consistent defender. I think he can have an impact on both ends of the floor. So he's worked hard this offseason. I'm really looking forward to see what he looks like once we get started this year.
Already mentioned the loss of Morrison and Pearson, and we talked about Wright, but some of the others that you expect to fill in some key roles this year.
Well, Eric Copes, who I thought had a very good freshman year. He battled a couple of injuries, a concussion, a hip injury. Had a good off season, looks good so far in practice. We've got a host of guys who are really looking for an opportunity. Vitrell Vaughn, Brian Allen, Analeo Kalogia transfer from Seton Hall, Vaughn Gray. There are a number of guys. Johnny Williams, who comes back from redshirting last year, has done a great job, completely changed his body. He's lost 25 pounds. He's a very good offensive player. So we've got a number of guys. I could sit here and fill up all your airtime talking about all the guys who are looking to get playing time for us.
All right, very good. You've gone through 1 year in the CAA. What was your assessment of the league? Was it what you expected? Was it more than you expected? How did it all shake out?
You know what? It probably was even more competitive than I expected. All I heard is about how top-heavy the league was before I came in, but I was really impressed with just the depth of the league, and really impressed with the turnout at the games. Just the attendance at all the home games. Obviously down at ODU and places like that. But it's a league that, again, even though we have had some departures and will have some departures, Drexel, Delaware, Northeastern, all very strong teams, and it's a good league. And a traditional league has been strong over the years, and I expect Tom Yeager and his staff are going to continue to do that.
You can certainly speak to this because you were involved with a league that got national exposure, obviously from TV, and with the contract recently signed by NBC Sports Network with the CAA. What does that type of exposure, 18 games, will be nationally televised this year by the league? Where do you see that fitting in the CAA?
Well, it's, again, great job done by Tom and his staff. Recruiting is the lifeblood of any college sports team, and TV exposure is huge. Certainly you've got to win, you've got to have players that are graduating and improving as basketball players, but the big piece of the puzzle is to have TV exposure, and us to have that NBC contract. I think it's going to just only help to strengthen our league.
Okay. Paul Hewitt, Patriots at George Mason.
All right, thanks.